The coming financial storm. What you need to know. Are you prepared for the changes ahead? Hey there. Let's talk about something really important today. Most people are sitting around, waiting for a stock market crash to realize the economy is in trouble. They're glued to the Dow Jones and the S&P 500, hoping to see which way the market swings. But here's the deal. While everyone's focused on that, something else is already happening behind the scenes. So what does that actually mean? It means the collapse of the economy has already begun, but it's not happening where you think. It didn't start in New York or London. It started in Tokyo while you were sleeping. By the time most folks wake up to the situation, their retirement accounts could already be gone. The real problem. This isn't just another recession. A recession is part of the normal economy that usually heals over time. What we're facing is something bigger, something that central banks have tried to hide for decades. It's the end of the easy money era that has kept our world running smoothly. The trigger isn't just some war in another country or a new virus outbreak. It's a much bigger deal, the death of the Japanese yen. You might wonder why you should care about the currency of a small island nation. Well, here's why. It's like a silent ATM for the US economy. Japan has been printing money so Americans could borrow it cheaply. But that ATM is running out of cash. Understanding the carry trade. Now, let's talk about something that might sound boring, but it's super important. The carry trade. Imagine you could borrow $1 billion for free, like 0% interest. You could take that money, put it into a savings account that pays 5%, and just like that, you're making money without doing anything. That's what Wall Street has been doing with the Japanese yen. They've been borrowing yen for nothing, converting it to dollars, and investing in US tech stocks and real estate. But now that Japan has to raise interest rates, the free money is disappearing. This is what we call the Great Unwind, and it's a serious threat to the global financial system. When this trade reverses, it won't just drop stock prices. It could suck liquidity out of the entire world's markets. The last time this happened was right before the crash in 1987, but we're talking about a situation that's 10 times more leveraged now. The Chinese threat. But here's the kicker. While Japan is pulling cash away from the US dollar, China is making moves of its own. You might have heard that China's economy is collapsing and that their real estate market is dead, but that's just not true. They're shifting from paper assets to hard assets like gold. In the last 18 months, China has bought more gold than all other central banks combined. That's a huge red flag. They're not just buying gold. They're cornering the market on essential materials like cobalt and lithium. This means they control a big part of what's used to make tech and electric cars. The silver market dilemma. Now let's talk about silver. The price you see on your phone? It's a lie. It doesn't reflect real supply and demand. In Shanghai, silver is actually trading at a 10 to 15% premium compared to prices in New York. What does that mean? It means that there isn't enough actual silver available in the West. If you look at how much silver is being used in solar panels and AI technology, you'll see that we're heading for a serious shortage. The demand is increasing, but the physical supply is struggling to keep up. The economic future. So why does this matter? All these events, the yen collapse, the shift in China, the silver shortage, are converging toward a big moment in 2026. This is the year where the interest on national debt will exceed the entire U.S. defense budget. Think about that. The government will have to choose between defaulting on debt or creating hyperinflation. History shows they'll choose to print more money. And guess what? That could devalue the dollars you have in your pocket. If the smartest financial minds in the world are dumping dollars, what does that say for the rest of us? If you believe this is just about money, you're missing the bigger picture. It's about control and power, and it's happening right under our noses. Taking control. So what can you do? First, you need to change your mindset. Stop thinking like a consumer and think like a central bank. Start securing your wealth with physical assets like gold and silver. This is not just an investment. It's your safety net. You also need to invest in yourself. Learn skills that can't be taken away or inflated away, like repairing things or growing your own food. These skills will become invaluable in a resource-scarce world. The year 2026 is approaching fast. You can stay asleep and hope for the best, or you can wake up and take control of your future. The choice is yours. Stay informed and stay prepared. Let's discuss this more and make sure we're ready for whatever is coming.